On today's show, volunteer firefighters and EMS are honored for their hard work. Sumter Today starts now. Presented by the Sumter Opera House, USC Sumter, and Colonial Healthcare. Welcome to Sumter Today. I'm Kayla Robbins. For today's show, we're back with the Sumter Fire Department, but this time to honor a unique group of first responders. Volunteer firefighters and EMS personnel have to train just as hard and often put themselves in the same dangerous situations as fully paid employees, and the county held a banquet to honor them for what they do. First, let's hear our trivia question for the day. Stay tuned at the end for the answer. Following the death of volunteer firefighter Will Graham, the city began the process of establishing a city-supported fire department. At what intersection is the monument dedicated to Graham? Is it A, Canal and Harvin, B, North Washington and West Hampton, C, Warren and North Main, or D, Magnolia and Canal?
We're here tonight to honor our people, along with the volunteer fire service, pretty much Sumter County Emergency Services. It's our way to say thank you for what they do every day. The volunteer firefighters, they come out and help EMS in the county all the time. They're spread out a lot more than we are, with us running 7 trucks in the county. Our units stay very busy, so it allows them to come out and give us a hand and get the people in need a little faster. So that's why we're here tonight, to say thank you and celebrate them. The thing about the volunteers is they get up out of their bed. Some of them leave their families at dinner time. They sacrifice a lot to make sure that we're able to do what we do and be there to help the citizens of the county. And we appreciate that. It helps EMS greatly as well. My staff does a tremendous job. They make my job as a director easy. They go out every day. Our average call volume is 63 calls a day for EMS alone. So we're doing that with 7 ambulances. It's a lot of work, and they do a great job. So that's probably my biggest joy, is to be able to see my personnel succeed and grow in this profession.
I'm Chief Carl Ford. This is the volunteer banquet that we have every year, and we include EMS in it. It's just a special time that we can celebrate the volunteers, kind of thank them for what they're doing. Several of them, you'll see that they get presented with awards, Firefighter of the Year, Officer of the Year, and just basically thank them. We work so closely together, all on the same team, just different tasks, different duties. All in all, a lot of the firefighters work with EMS part-time, and EMS, a lot of them volunteer. So it kind of intertwines, intermingles. And we, with the fire department, we do first responder. We respond with ambulance service on most everything. So it's a close-knit group, and it's all the same team, so why not honor them too? The volunteer heart is just hard to get away from. And when you see these, they're doing it for their good of their people that live near them, and like I said earlier, the community, and they really care about it. A long time ago, the volunteers came from family groups, farmers, and just close-knit communities within Sumter County that needed fire protection. Whether it's volunteer or paid, when it gets in your heart, it's hard to give it up, and you want to do it all you can. You don't like to see anybody lose anything, but you want to help. You want to do everything you can to prevent that accident from happening, whether it be fire prevention or going out, getting the cat out the tree. When you're coming up, you're either playing cops and robbers or firemen, and you decide one way or the other whether you want to be a doctor or fireman or whatever. But 9 chances out of 10, when you see these men and women, whenever they're coming up, whenever they decided they wanted to be a fireman, they're here now, and this is what they want to do, and they take care of everything. They're my heroes.
Welcome back. Ready for the answer? It was C. After Graham's death in 1907, the city dedicated the monument to the firefighter who served 14 years with the Delgar Volunteer Fire Department, which held world records in training competitions. That's it for today's show. If you think March was weirdly colder than February, be sure to check out tomorrow's paper to see exactly why you were right. From the Sumter Item, I'm Kayla Robbins. We'll see you tomorrow.